Alright, what's up guys? So today is the first day of my cut. Have my macros all figured out for the next 12 weeks. I'll show us on camera a little later. Also, my fitness pal is what I use to track my macros, and maybe we can do some tutorial on how to use my fitness pal. So a couple things I use to help me stay on point is, one is a monthly planner or daily planner. So in here's January, alright. Here's the 18th, and by the way, happy Martin Luther King Day to everyone. No school, no work for some people. 175 was my weight this morning, and then I'm going to train legs today. So what I do with this is every day I take my weight first thing in the morning, and then I put down what I work out. Now to start it off, again, I use my fitness pal to track everything. So I haven't had my first meal yet, which I'm going to now. Good thing about the first week, what I do is I always start high. Usually I start a little bit higher than my normal maintenance level of calories. Reason being, it's a lot easier to cut down once you start off high. Second, if you're a beginner, most people are not eating enough to begin with. So in fact, most of the clients I train or coach tend to not be eating enough to get go, and they wonder why they plateau with losing weight. Well, your calories are not high enough to begin with. Again, this is for me, my plan is for 12 weeks. I have enough room there at the week 12, and you'll see on the macros that if I need to go down lower in the carbs, I will. And basically, guys, what macro planning is, basically you adjust your macros. Usually it's the carbs and fats. The way I do it, most of the time the protein stays the same, pretty much level through the entire course. 4 weeks, no cheating meal, nothing like that. So fully disciplined, straight 4 weeks. I'm going to start doing 2 20-minute sessions of cardio each week, for the first week, and see where I'm at as far as weight goes, and then adjust from there. So the basic principle is each week calories get lower, and then you want to increase your cardio as well. That way you create a caloric deficit, which pulls off the weight. Now the tricky thing is I'm not doing just to lose weight. I'm doing it to lose my fat. All right, as much fat as I can. All right, so that I can have more muscle show. But usually you lose some muscle in that process. So the best thing to do is just do it in a way where it's not damaging to yourself. That's why it's 12 weeks. Some people do like a 4-week super cut, which is pretty hard to do. The scale is one thing. That's just to help me track. That's not I'm not gonna go from 175, 155. Think I'm done. It's the mirror that's gonna be the true test. So, all right. So stay tuned. Again, it's the first day of the cut. If you guys are following this program, if you have any questions, leave a comment, message me. Follow me on Snapchat. I'll have some little in-betweeners of what I do for YouTube and Instagram and everything else on there. Okay, let's see how it goes. All right, guys. So the first meal this morning, is going to be some eggs, potatoes or hash browns, turkey sausage, and to add a little more protein, a little bit of fat too, some shredded cheese. Alright guys, I should probably show you this because this is important. This is how you track your macros. You have to weigh out your food. So carb source today, or this morning, is these potatoes / hash browns. And the macros for this are 0 grams of fat and 16 grams of carbs, 2 grams of protein per serving. So the serving size is 84 grams. So I'm going to have 2 servings of that this morning. So scale, we're going to set that to grams, which we are. Okay. scoops out. So we need 168 grams of carbs. We need 168 grams. And yes, coffee brewing, very important. Bam, 168. Alright, so I don't use oil or butter to cook with. I use cooking spray. I have butter flavor, and I have the regular, this vanilla. Alright, and you don't need much. This is for the hash browns. That's it. And then larger pans for the eggs. And that's it. Alright guys, so this is what the meal one looks like. So I have the sausage in here. I put cheese on both the potatoes and the eggs, just to give it more flavor. So I'm going to enjoy this. I'll catch you guys later. Alright guys, so this is the snack. This is what it looks like. Basically, I spread the peanut butter over each one of the rice cakes. And again, I'm going to eat this fairly quickly here. So I'm planning on going to the gym about an hour and a half or so. So, I'm going to get ready to go to the gym. So here's what I'm going to do. Alright. I'm not going to have pre-workout today. I feel pretty good. Got a lot of carbs in my system. So with my macros, my carb intake right now is 445 grams of carbs a day. I'd say when I was in maintenance mode for the last few months, it was probably in the 300, lower 300 range. So having that many carbs go through your system gets you energized, especially when you carb load kind of in the morning and you're getting ready to work out. So no pre-workout today. I feel pretty good. What I am going to do is, make my protein, which is simple. I'm going to show you my intra-workout that I mix up, and I'm going to start cooking rice. That way, once I get home from the gym, rice is ready. I'm also going to prep my chicken. I'll have to just throw the chicken on the stove there, and good to go. Eat right away, and then get that my second big meal of the day done with. Alright? Alright guys, so here's what's going in my intro workout. We have some BCAAs, Muscle Farm, watermelon. It's pretty good. So we're going to put in 2 scoops, which is 1 serving. And then we're going to turn on the scale. We're going to put 10 grams of glutamine in here. Now, glutamine helps with being sore and muscle breakdown, preventing muscle breakdown. Same thing with BCAAs, same thing. Helps with the your body to synthesize protein, along with prevent muscle breakdown. And then, since I'm somewhat on a high carb week, loading week you could say, I'm going to mix in 2 servings of Powerade. Hope I have enough, which is 42 grams. Alright. BCAAs, I didn't measure out. There's no, sugar free. There's nothing in it. Except for the BCAAs. Glutamine. I want to make sure I get those 10 grams in. Pretty good. Alright, so we need 42 grams. About 10 more grams. Good. One more gram I need, alright. Just a little bit more. There we go. Alright guys, so we'll see how this tastes once I start working out. And here's the protein. I'm just going to do 1 scoop. So I'll have this right after I work out today, along with 4 rice cakes in the container. Alright? Protein, carb, that's it.
Alright guys, so today was leg day, and one thing to keep in mind when you're cutting, you definitely don't want to go heavy on the weights. You want to keep what you're at as close as you can. Now obviously once the carbs start coming down later in your cut, you may not be able to hit those heavier weights anymore, which is fine. It's just part of, again, your nutrition and training style go hand in hand. So again, you gotta check your ego at the door and just focus on contracting and squeezing whatever body part you're working out. So if there's any question about this workout, we post it below in the description. Let me know, guys. I'll cue up the music and just enjoy it. Thanks.
Say it loudly, screw it. I'll even go ahead and say it proudly. This is for anybody who's always gonna doubt me. This is for the fans and everybody around me. I've learned lessons, show you what I'm about. I don't count the days, I make the days count. I'm working in the summer just to work out a crowd. So believe me when I say it, I'ma bring the house down. I've dropped tears, worked years, just a little pain. I go insane, but you gotta smile in the rain. Always a reason, but you gotta stay strong. The world keeps spinning and life goes on like baby, don't you worry, things will be alright. Nothing stays the same, but you gotta understand that. Understand you'll be alright. I feel up, then I'm down, put a smile, then I frown. Live it up in the sound and the drink goes down. Happy and I'm sad, loving and I'm mad. I give and I've had and the storm won't pass. But you heal and you're strong, sing along to a song. No, a day seem long, no, your life will go on. Yeah, life goes on, life goes on, yeah, life goes on. Even when you're down, you just gotta get up. Life is like a dream and you never wanna wake up. Anything is possible, you gotta keep a smile. So never look back and make it worth.
Alright guys, just got home. So now I have my protein shake along with my 4 rice cakes. I chugged it right away because I knew I was going to eat. So I have my chicken here that's been sitting in the fridge. We're just going to put it on the pan here, heat it up, add a little bit of seasoning. Focus, there we go. And then we're going to have 3 cups of rice. The rice is already done. I started that before I left. And then that'll be meal number 2. Alright guys, chicken's almost done. So you can see it's pretty good. And basically I'm going to have 5 ounces of chicken, I believe, 5 or 6. I'll check my Fitness Pal, verify that. Along with 3 cups of rice. Alright, and then top it off, some Frank Red Hot sauce, give it some flavor. And one thing about the rice, guys, is that you can't really weigh it when you're done cooking it. You have to actually use a measuring cup. Alright, reason being, different rice cookers, or depending how you cook it, also the rice can vary in terms of how much water it uses or retains. So I tend to put in a little bit extra water, especially when I'm cutting. And just a really quick tip, guys, when it comes to weighing out your meat, take your macros, you want to weigh it after it's cooked, not before. Alright? Alright guys, so about ready to hit the store. A quick update, I gotta have another snack. So I had another serving of peanut butter. I'm gonna have 4.5 rice cakes. And then when I get back, I'm gonna make my dinner, the last meal of the day. I pretty much hit all my macros, except for I think fat. I'm off about 2 grams. I'll post a screenshot or somewhere up here, over here, of the total macros, so that you guys can see how I hit them. Obviously, I've filmed everything that I ate along with the working out. Yeah, I just got back from the store. Had to pick up some lean ground beef for tonight's last meal. So this is 93% lean, 7% fat. Okay. We're gonna make some burritos with that. Some pinto beans. To season it up, we're gonna use this taco seasoning. This actually is less sodium. Alright, and then instead of regular tortillas, we're going to use these Xtreme Wellness tortilla wraps. Okay, and the macro breakdown is pretty good on these things. So for one wrap, alright, it's 16 carbs, 11 grams of fiber though in those carbs, 4 grams of protein, and 1.5 grams of fat. As you know, there's no carbs in here, just strictly protein and some fat. And with pinto beans, we have 20 grams per serving, half a cup of carbs, along with 6 grams of protein. So I'm going to cook this all up, and I'll show you when it's done. Alright? Alright guys, so basically if you break this down, can you see that? Alright, so one serving size is 6 grams. There's 6 servings in the container. Each serving's 4 carbs. Alright, so I'm going to put 2 servings, which is 12 grams of this, which would give me 8 carbs. Alright, now when you're cutting, you have to measure everything, every little thing, alright? Anything that has carbs, protein, or fat, you have to measure. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Alright guys, here's the finished product. We have here the tortilla, the beans, the meat, salsa. That's it, 2 of those. And then just another thing is, you see all this leftover seasoning that was on the meat. So I put in 2 servings, which made it 8 grams of carbs added to this. Obviously all of it's not transferred over to the meat because some of it's in here, but that's fine. It's always better to somewhat overshoot those carbs in terms of what you actually may have, especially with this. And it's somewhat minute, guys. I mean, 8 carbs, how much of that gets transferred to actual meat, who knows? You know, I would say maybe 4, you know. And to lose 4 carbs, honestly, it's not a big deal at this point. As we start getting more and more closer to the final weeks, then you really have to be somewhat on your game, straight to the point. Alright guys, so I'm going to have my last meal. Try and edit this video, have it up to you tonight, if not early tomorrow. Just looking forward for tomorrow. I will be doing a session of cardio as soon as I wake up. I'm going to get dressed, go to the gym, 20 minutes of cardio. And in the morning I'll show you the prep for that. And then tomorrow we'll probably do either chest or back. I'm not sure yet. Depends how I feel. So again guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. Let people know about the channel. Again, I'm going to try my best to try and put out these videos daily on this cut. I'll tell you right now though, you may think it's easy having the camera all the time and all you do is just record yourself working out, eating. Trust me, it takes a lot more time than you would think. Alright? But anyways guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Okay, it's rap pack to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so